Okay,
let's
you know,
say
I should rank it in order of
yes.
no goes.
Like now, let's
Okay.
say you wanted to date my best friend. If I said fuck no, will you care? Yeah, hypocrite like what?
I'm a fucking hypocrite. What's up, guys? We're back again for another episode of the Outside the Box podcast. It's your boys, you know us already. It's me, it's Benjamin, and we're back again for another duo session. And today we're just gonna, go back to something that we used to do before. We're gonna do some threads, and then after that, we're going to hop on and do some kind of like a question session. Yeah, like I saw a lot of some interesting questions, and I'm just going to ask them, try and get our opinion on them, and we'll see how that goes. So yes, guys, stay with us to the end of the episode. So Benjamin, what
All
do you have
right.
for us to do?
So today, for the first time in a long time, we are going to be doing threads. So we are going to start it with eight people talk about the craziest thing that happened to them in 2024. It says this year, but we are going to take it as 2024 because
Yeah.
now it was taken last year. So let's start with John, 28. I got deported the same week I landed in the UK. It all happened the day I arrived from for my September 2024 intake course. During the flight, there was this crazy white woman who had been making my life miserable the entire trip. Just because we sat together. I ignored her, but she still had the nerve to stand right beside me when I was waiting to claim my luggage and yelled at me. She got her luggage first, and as she was about to leave, after noticing where she'd passed, I just stuck my leg out, trying to just teach her a lesson. She tripped and fell on the baggage carousel, and the conveyor belt kept rotating her around until a
There's
security guy
no
finally
way.
helped her. I was
There's no
giggling
way.
until I noticed that she had hit her head and was bleeding.
Ah.
Unfortunately, some Chinese guy who saw the whole thing decided to snitch and claimed that I did it intentionally and even laughed. I was immediately detained for 2 days, and 2 days later, I was put on the next flight back to Lagos along with a 1 year ban.
You see, this is definition of like your village people are working overtime. Like,
Bro, nigga, you have made it.
brother, you're on the flight. Like, and
No,
you know
he
the
would.
worst
This
part?
one, he's in UK, like he's collecting his luggage.
Yeah. Like, no, it started on the flight. You're
But
already halfway there.
but we
Brother,
have
come
to
on.
but we have to respect the heat. But the conveyor belt carrying
That
her
was a bit
around, but
much.
it would have been making see. Think about the level of happiness that guy would have felt.
Nah, snitches get stitches, man. I would have marked that Chinese
Bro,
guy
guy, wait
too.
till I go do that Chinese guy. I go open his eye first.
That guy's ops. What the hell, man? Like, shut the fuck up.
Ah, bro.
Snitch.
All right.
That's crazy.
Let's do and the second one.
Yeah.
Amechi 33.
Hmm.
Earlier this year, my mom started dating a guy who's 35. She's 57 and I'm 33. You
Mm,
did hear this thing? She's dating a guy
mm.
who is 35.
The
Her
two
child
years,
is
2 years
33.
older than her daughter. Okay. Okay.
Okay, she was so in love with him that I honestly started to think it might be jazz. Even my younger siblings liked him, but something about him never felt right with me. I live and work in Lagos while my mom and siblings are in Port Harcourt. She would always talk about him and even brought him to our house, which
Hmm.
made me uncomfortable, and I couldn't say much because she was happy. He was literally living there. The first weekend I visited Port Harcourt and met him, the idiot had the audacity to wait for me to greet him first, as if I owed him respect for dating my mom. Then in April, my mom called to tell me that they were now homeless. The guy had sold our house and fled the country. My mom said she signed a document for him for his work project, not knowing she was signing the house off. Now my mom and siblings
What
live
the
with me in
fuck?
Lagos, and the craziest part, she still loves him.
Had to be jazz, man.
Bro,
It just had to be
guy,
jazz.
it get
The thing is that women really be falling head over heels. And do you think the worst part is that like at that age, yeah, like women are now like very vulnerable because like you don't get enough attention. Now here comes this guy, 30 something years, like
the
making
guy
you feel
said
young again.
he's selling his attention. Bro, this woman is
It's just
homeless
crazy.
and still in love. How can you have those two things at the same time?
Nah. Okay, but wait, before you continue, like let me just ask one of those questions now. Because it makes sense in these scenarios. Like, what's the oldest you think you can go like in a woman, like a relationship? What's the oldest you can go?
Oldest.
Yeah.
Anything below 40 is good.
Yeah, fair
40, 40,
enough.
40 has to be the landmark.
Yeah. I feel like 40 has to be like overreaching it because like, bro, like
Anything above
just
40
some just some
is
really, really
good
like
looking 30 something year
good
olds.
looking 30 something. Exactly my point.
I get where you're
You
coming
get
from.
me? Yeah.
40 has to
And
be, and don't get me wrong, they're also good looking 40-year-olds, but that's just a
yeah.
stretch. There's no how you will
That's
look.
okay,
40
that's
is
like
like
overreaching it.
40 is like the age I would say that no matter how good you look, it's a bit too much. Except if it's sugar
Uh,
mommy.
that's a different question on its own. But
If
I feel like okay, but 40 though. 40 might just be I don't know, it's kind of like a
it might
hit
be
or
the
miss.
right sauce. It
Yeah. Cause like
might be the flavor of the day.
what's the difference between 39 and 40 though?
I'm telling you, it's just a
Do
day.
you
It
get
might
me?
just be 24 hours.
Do you
If you
get
think about it the right way.
yeah, no, fair enough. So like
Yeah.
okay, then another question, like what's the okay, a sugar mama, what's the oldest you
Ah,
think you can go?
I'm not okay. I'm about to say something crazy now. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Now you're already. I know where this is going. I know where this is going. Who is this guy,
Hear me
man?
out. Hear me out.
Okay, okay,
When it comes to sugar mommy,
okay, okay. Now I'm listening
the level of things I think, this thing myself, it they bust my head that I haven't thought about it. What is it?
to
But I'll say it.
you.
It's
Okay.
not really about age, it's about condition.
Explain, explain, explain.
Like you can draw the line at no teeth or can't walk, something like that. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay.
Because the artist remitting funds, you can't just make it. Age is just a number when you're remitting funds.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So it has to be condition. Like, what condition is she in? Like, can
So
auntie
like
walk?
okay, so like if she's walking and she has teeth, like
Like,
how what's the oldest she can go?
I say age is just the number.
Somebody lock this guy up, man. What the hell are you talking
But the
about?
thing is that I don't know. I've never thought about this, but
Yeah. Okay, no, but I mean, bro, if we're looking
but
at
think
it,
about it. It's just like
yeah,
now.
if we're looking at it
The
from
amount of okay, like the older you are, the amount of money matters. Do you understand?
yes, that's not
Do you
even where
understand?
I'm thinking
Like the
now.
money I
Okay.
would require for a 30
Mhm.
something year old sugar mommy and the money I require for a 70 something year old sugar mommy is different.
Facts.
Like the
Facts.
70 something year old has to access trust funds, how to have Like you get
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Now,
like she's smelling like money. Do you understand?
yeah.
Like
Okay,
when
now my point now is, yeah, the older it gets, the lesser your responsibilities are. If you
okay.
get what I mean. The older you are, the
Mm-hmm.
lesser your responsibilities are.
Yes.
Now, exactly. Now, if your sugar mama is like 40 something years,
Mm,
obviously, or 30 something for something, your responsibilities will choke because at that time, like, you guys, they put in efforts, if you
yeah,
get what I mean.
I
But
get what you mean.
yeah, but the the older the lady gets, it's now a thing of like, what does she even require me to do?
I
Do
swear.
you even get me? So
Like
depending on the funds, man,
like it
I feel
is
like
it is
it's fair
actually fair
game.
game.
Oh.
I personally I probably won't do
Yeah.
it. Oh. But as a concept, like as a hypothetical, if you get where I'm coming from,
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
has
yeah,
to be
yeah. I feel
like
you.
if somebody told me that he
I feel
was
you.
doing this, where I would draw the line is in condition.
Mm-hmm.
Like you knocking an old lady
Mm.
without legs is crazy. Do you get me? So yeah,
Yeah.
this one is Rebe, probably Rebecca, but Rebe, Rebe,
Mm-hmm.
26.
Mm-hmm.
I worked from January to December without collecting a dime as salary. And honestly, I feel so dumb. Feel. Feel is the word we should underline.
I
We should start.
God. What do you mean by January to
No.
December?
What do you mean by feel so dumb? That is like
Like a full year.
yes. And she's
Ah.
starting to like she feels so
She's
dumb.
just feeling like
Like
it's not
she
even a
has
statement.
like it she is not dumb. She just feels it.
She's feeling it. Crazy dude. That's
Sha.
wild.
I joined this startup
Listen, we don't
company in
judge
January.
apparently. Yeah.
Actually, we listen, we don't judge.
Yeah.
I joined the startup company in January after passing their interview last December. In January, they told me there was a glitch that hadn't integrated me into their payment system, so no salary for that month. The same
Mm-hmm.
excuse rolled over to February after we agreed that I'd get everything paid in March. By April, it was another story, and this pattern just kept repeating itself for the rest of the year. My friends thought I was leaving that because my supposed salary was impressive, but they had no idea I wasn't seeing a single naira. I was patient because there was this very sure investor that was about to splash millions into the company. That one also kept postponing it and it went on and on. Finally, on December 10th, I lost it and decided to confront them. That's when I discovered they had already filed for bankruptcy. The craziest part, this weary of a company kept increasing my monthly salary every month, even gave me double promotion. Yet I didn't get it.
Nah, that has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. After the
People,
first month, I'm already raising alarms. Like, bro, what are you telling me now? Are you okay? One full year?
hmm.
Like, that means you were carrying yourself to work on your own money.
No, but yeah, you actually wasn't. Me, I would have waited to the second one too.
I know, bro. Like, do you understand? Like, okay, your TP, you were going like every day you were going to work. That was from
Rent.
you. Rent, fuel for your car if you have car, like everything, like so, like you financed it for a full year.
Huh. If it's me, I'm
Ah,
carrying that
no.
those people to court too.
After the first month, I'm asking questions. I'm like, oh, I don't, you people get the wrong account number or something. Oh, like I didn't see a lot.
No.
A full year. Yes, now, bro,
A
because
full year.
it can
Like
happen for
March
the
no
first
feel
month. It
rich
can
and I
happen,
go still dey there. Oh. Me, I go dey go work anytime
as
I want.
how?
Guy, they
Ah,
say they gave her
no.
double promotion.
Double promotion. That means like she was hardworking. Ah, God forbid. God forbid, bro.
All
No.
right. Next one. Fate 23.
Yeah.
This year I found out that my close friend was dating my dad. So
Ah.
out of pettiness, I started dating her dad too.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Mm, it-
Now, aura for aura did
financial
they do?
financial fair play, man. You can't even hate, bro.
Oh
Fair
god.
enough.
The
Fair enough.
craziest part, our dads are friends.
Mm.
One day we all coincidentally ran into each other at a club. The scene was chaotic. Our dad first turned to scold us, then gave each other hot.
Okay.
Meanwhile, my friend and I just stood there, facing each other, trying not to laugh. It was funny though, but also not funny. Now, the two dads aren't friends anymore. And to this day, our moms still have no ideas why we said we will not be celebrating Christmas with each other's families.
Hmm.
Aha.
You see, yeah, I'll forever die on that hill that women are not good people, bro. Because every day,
but
yeah, they just keep making my points for me.
oh
Do
yeah,
you
no.
understand?
But Ferdinand, let me do this.
Yeah.
You can actually make the reverse statement.
No, it's a lie.
Should I tell you something? It is actually more
Yes.
treacherous what the fathers did.
No, calm down.
Think
See,
about it.
no,
The
calm down.
fathers, since they were this close, do you know something? Since they were
Yeah.
this close, that means the fathers knew that the daughters were friends.
Hmm.
So the father got with his friend's daughter, which is also his daughter's friend.
You're missing the points here, Benjamin. You're missing the points here.
What is it? Okay,
Now, the point here is
the pettiness.
whoever, no, exactly. Now, the point here is whoever started between the friend, whoever started it between the father and the girl is irrelevant now. We could say it was the girl, we could say it was the father. That's irrelevant. Now, when the girl found out, you could have done multiple things. There were a lot of things you could have done in that situation. But
Actually.
the one that you went for was to date your friend's father. Like, in like, what are we even seeing here, bro? Do you understand?
Okay. Okay, I get. Because
Yeah.
she could have just made it end there.
Yeah. Like, you could have, there's a lot you could have done. You could have confronted your dad, you could have confronted the girl, you could
But
have
do you know that
reported to
now
your
she low-key
mother.
saved her father?
How?
Think about it. If she exposed it then her mother would probably have known.
Like, even if you didn't
But
want your mom
since
to know, you could
since
have
Dana did
confronted the
Ora,
girl or the father. Yeah. It
now
was a
they vex for
stalemate.
each other, but they also won't have the liver to tell their spouses because I know if you tell my wife, I will tell your
Yeah.
wife. So we will both keep our mouth shut and we will both keep our distance. You get
Yeah. That's
so
honestly crazy. Like, girls, like, this is not the first time I've heard this kind of story. Like, I've heard another story whereby it was a thing of like they were university friends. This one was like it came from a personal source. They were university friends, and one of them was dating the other one's dad. Now, to make the matters worse, that girl on her own, her father was struggling to give her money for school fees. Like every single time, like she was always one of the last to pay, or she was always the one that like maybe had to take loans or something, just to later find out that the money that the father was supposed to be giving her, he was giving to the other girl
ah.
to pay her the other girl's school fees.
But now you have to get it wrong. Like you have to understand, it's not the woman. Like at this point, you can't blame the girl.
Why?
You have to blame. Think
Where's the
about
whole
it.
women supporting women thing?
Where is the whole father supporting his daughter's kid? Like, bro,
No, but come on.
like
And
one is
the
more of
worst
an
part was that, like,
obligation. Like
okay, fairs.
Ferdinand, imagine your own father. Eh, paying for your sister's friend's fees when your sister is struggling to meet deadlines.
I mean, okay,
Babe,
fair,
think about it. Will you even give a fuck about your sister's friend?
fair enough.
Like my
Fair
hair will
enough.
be
But
standing. You don't understand.
fair enough, but nah, bro. Nah. Women should do better, man.
Yeah.
I'll just have to put this out there because what are we saying? Women should do better.
This
Yeah.
but men should do better too. Yeah. Like this
Bro,
is
I feel like okay, see, for guys here,
uh
it's just this sad reality that their like the discipline thing and men, yeah, it's just it's always been a battle, and
okay,
we're
yes.
forever losing it. Do you understand?
Okay, yes. Yes, it's a battle
Yes.
that we
Now,
constantly lose.
exactly. Now, most women, yeah, they don't fight that battle. Why? Because it's very, very easy for them. This
Yes.
kind of thing.
They
Now,
like they could have that situation with any other person.
exact any
It didn't
other
have to
person.
be your
It didn't
friend's
have to.
dad.
Now you're getting my points.
But you
Do you
see,
get me?
her friend's dad has a wife. Brother, wrap it up.
No, fair enough. But that's the thing. Like for men, yeah, it's always been this their sexual drive or whatever,
No,
like that drives
I
them.
get. But
Yeah.
see, it is a level of treachery. Do you
Fair
understand?
enough. Fair enough.
Like that's a new low.
That's a
Is
new
that
low actually, because like
like,
okay,
bro?
you could have a side
Why
chick,
your daughters? Calm down.
why
Why
your
your
daughter's
daughter?
friends. Yeah.
Do you understand? Why?
Yeah.
In fact, why your friend's daughter safe?
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Treachery, like the levels of treachery is crazy.
It's just terrible.
All right,
Both
let's
people
move
should do
on.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, both should do better.
Go on.
Okay, is it our read? 25.
Hmm.
Mid this year, my friend invited me to join him to rob. Crazy. I had
To
discovered
rob. Wow.
I
Wow.
had discovered earlier that this friend was a petty thief. He was always showing up with new things despite being broke. I was broke, so I agreed out of desperation. He told me about a hostel he wanted us to rob. I panicked at first, but he said everything would go smoothly.
Hmm.
He promised everything would go smoothly as it wasn't the first time. The
Hmm.
hostel had two wings, so we agreed to split up. He'd take one wing and I'd handle the other. We planned to meet back at the car. Little did I know, my expert friend had already finished his part and fled. By the time I was done rubbing my wing, the students had gathered outside, discussing the incident. As soon as I stepped out of the last room I was in, two guys grabbed me and dragged me outside. I was beaten so badly that day, I nearly died. I ended up spending nothing less than 5 months in prison. It's crazy how everyone keeps doing bad things and getting away with it. But the one time I decided to
You
try it,
decided to do
I
it.
saw Shiggy. I'm like, this brother. Anytime I think about doing a bad thing, I always have it in the back of my head that it is you that God will use to give to
I
teach people the
swear.
lesson.
I swear.
Bro,
I swear. Cause come on, man. What are you even talking about? Like robbery is crazy.
no, but the way Nigeria we used to deal with thieves in
Bro,
Africa, but is
that one
crazy.
you know discourage
Like
me.
have you heard of this thing? I heard of one story that a thief they caught a thief. The thief ran to the police station, reported himself. They were chasing him. He ran to police station, reported himself. Do you know that these people contributed and paid his bill just for him to come and let them beat him?
Bro, you see the dedication
like,
Nigerians
like you
have?
cannot dodge that beating. I don't think it was even in Nigeria. That's why I changed it to Africa.
Yeah,
I think it was
okay.
another African country. Like the
Guy,
dedication, like this ass whooping, you can prison time cannot
guy,
change it.
it can't change it. Like, I
Like
have your body's supposed to collect. Like, haven't you not seen the popular one of like they beat the guy, they
yeah.
now gave him food, let him, gather himself so that they will beat him again. Like, bro,
I
local
saw
man
I
beat
saw
him
one
to a
I saw
pub,
one in the back
giving him
of
energy
Hilux.
drink.
Guy, I saw one in the back of Hilux. Guy, like when you see the guy's eye, you know say the kind beating this guy don't over. They
Bro,
not told him to give his life to Christ. Then
guy, like,
after that, guess what happened? Like
oh,
they was like repeat after me. After they talk, anyone that he's slow to talk, they will go slap her face. You see, then after that, they not told him to start singing praise and worship.
yeah, Nigerians are wicked, oh. Guy, go on Twitter, man. You will see videos. Guy, one dig God of mercy, man. The guy
Oh
broke
God!
into bodybuilder's house. Guy,
But
they told him to lift weights.
they
Like,
go first.
I see, I see lean. Guy, oh yeah, do press up. I see they do. Wow, bro. I'm not the thief. I'm the one that caught the thief. Bro, go on social
Yes,
media, man.
yeah, I saw that
Bro, see, armed robbery, robbery of any kind.
one.
Just
Like,
leave
bro,
him.
like any other crime is better than a robbery at this point because what you
Bro,
see when they catch
stealing.
you, man,
If them
like
catch you,
if they catch you,
you better make police carry you safe.
no guy. Like there was a time that when I was younger that they caught one thief, the police come they beg,
Yeah,
like because the
that's what
guy.
happens in most times. Like, ha, police have to beg. Like, bro,
All right, let's
it's
move.
crazy, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lake 130. I met this very fine older lady at a restaurant in February.
Mm, mm.
I was waiting for my girlfriend when she approached me and we started talking. We exchanged contacts and kept in touch over the phone. A week later, we met again, but this time at a hotel she had booked. Oh, yeah, no, senior one.
One,
One thing led to another, and we ended up having sex.
one
That's
thing
how I.
led to another. What do you mean by one
What do
thing
you
led
want
to
to say to
another?
another? I'm like,
What
bro,
you don't know what you're here for?
no, I'm telling you.
Bro said one thing led to another.
One thing led to
People,
another.
people
You
were
came,
discussing
Tada.
politics.
You guys met the first time, kept in touch, and the second time you guys met apparently was at a hotel that she booked. And then one thing is leading to another.
One thing is leading to another. Oh, well,
So
people get mind, though.
everybody knew what we did do.
All
That's how
right.
I started enjoying our situationship. She
Okay.
had money, so I didn't have to spend a dime. In fact, she even dropped me off at my apartment every time we met. At As time went on, we started having unprotected sex at her request. Then one day, while we were together at the hotel, a message popped up on her phone that read, "Was the PT positive?" I was curious. Sorry. I curiously opened the chat and saw her telling someone that I had already gotten her pregnant. When I got home, I confronted her about it, but instead of explaining, she blocked me everywhere. That was the only way I could contact her, and just like that, I never heard from her again. She ran away with my baby. Now so I used my first fruit to do giveaway.
What the? That's random as hell.
That's actually crazy work.
Yeah, like that's just random. Like
But fair
what?
enough.
Yeah, actually, you can't hate the game though. But damn, like
Then now
I
she
mean,
be
she didn't
telling the
need you,
chat, she be telling the chat that your dad ain't shit.
bro. That's actually well, okay. Fair enough.
But
Fair
now
enough.
think, what excuse would she give her child for the father not being there? Because she definitely won't tell her child that she blocked her father
Yeah, probably should just be like your dad died or something.
or she,
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
That's just like, yeah. Or he left, or yeah,
All
be
right.
random as well.
Ray 28.
Let's just do one more and then.
All right.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, there are like three more. This year, I ended up impregnating 11 girls.
Uh-uh.
My guy labeled it
It's like
four
a
exes, three current girlfriends, two friends, and two
friend.
hookups.
Ah, oh, wow, sharpshooter.
Guy, my nigga know they miss guy. Corey, the guy is shooting it from three.
Guy, green, everything green, man. Any shot he takes is green. Green
Guy,
time shots.
oh god. Before this, I had never gotten anyone pregnant. What are you saying before this? You got 11 girls pregnant. They were 10 before this. Which one is that he had?
Ah,
At one point, I even thought I was impotent and just shooting blanks. So that means he has been trying. Shall
yes,
practice
man,
makes
like
perfect.
he has had a lot of close calls.
Some negatives, but okay. So at the start of the year, I decided to test myself through unprotected sex with as many women as possible,
This
just to
guy
see
has to
if
be
I
one
was
of
the
the
problem or
dumbest
not.
niggas on earth.
He couldn't go to the hospital. My guy wanted to
Bro.
carry out a survey.
Social
My
experiments.
guy said, let me just see whether
Yeah, what
I
if
can what if I
a
can just get away
daft?
with all this? All right. By February, I went on a full-blown sex spree. It was one of my GFs who first broke the news. She said she had missed her period. I was happy. For once, I had proof that I was a complete man. Okay, you are over complete. We took the
But
pregnancy out sharp, sharp, and moved on with our life. But just a week later, things got scary. Five more girls reached out to say they were pregnant too. I panicked and quickly sent them money for abortion. The week after that was even worse. I seriously started considering running away. In the end, an ex, a friend, and one of my GFs refused to terminate it. They gave birth, and just like that, I became a father of three with three baby mamas this year alone. But now, I'm going to say this.
I mean, he got down the numbers though, so
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, his pool game, like, he just, like, think about it. He's 11. These guys, the
11
way
for
he pulls
11 is
women
crazy.
is crazy.
11
And the
for
fact
11 is
that
wild.
he had four exes want to sleep with him again is impressive. Wait, calm
How
down.
do you juggle that many
He
women in
said
your
three
lives?
current girlfriends. So did he have
Yes,
three girlfriends at the same time?
at the same time. That's what I was just about to point out. Like, how do you juggle that many women
Because
in your
the way
life?
he said it. He said an ex, a friend, and one of my GFs, one of my girlfriends, refused to terminate it. Nigga is actually that guy.
It might be him,
He
sadly.
might be him. It is sad, but he
Yeah,
might just be that guy.
he might just be that guy, actually. Like, you can't hit. Just
All
have to
right.
respect it.
Should this be the last one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
We're already
because
on
this one,
32.
there's one more. That's all.
We're already on 37 minutes, though. I mean, even if we cut out some stuff, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Let's just ask the questions.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Damn. That was that was some crazy ass threads. But before we round up the episode, like, I got some questions here. So very, very interesting questions, to pick your thoughts. And I just want to ask them, see what, you know, response you can give me on them. It's very interesting questions. Now, okay, the first one is, how long and how close do you have to be with a girl before she's off limits to your guys?
She has
Like,
to be
is
my
it
girl.
okay? Like, unless you guys dated,
Yes, now. If there was ever a time I was calling her my girl,
yeah.
yes,
So what if it was like a talking stage or a situationship or
wrap it up.
friends with benefits? You don't mind?
I don't have those. I have talking stages, but situationships and friends with benefits. Can have that.
Okay, okay. If you had a best friend,
I
would you would
I
you
don't.
mind?
See, my life is simple. It's people like you. Like now, will you mind if
No, why you talking?
because
Why
you do
you
have a
why
best
you
friend? I
talking?
don't. I don't.
Yeah.
I can't speak from that point of view, but you can.
I mean, I yeah,
Why
nah,
you
because why are you talking to my best
you
friend?
are
Why are you talking to my
nigga?
best friend?
Why would I talk to your best friend?
Nah, sorry, man. There are like
Is
there are
your
like
best
eight
friend?
billion there are like 8 billion women in the world. Why
Yes,
is it
but
my
your best
best?
friend is fine.
That has nothing to do with anything though.
Who told you?
Why is she the one you're trying to nah nah, sorry. She's
Trying
off
to get.
limits.
Who told you? Why is she off limits?
She's off limits, bro. It's
Oh yeah,
just
what
like
of
why?
sisters?
Fuck no! Who the fuck does this guy think he is? Sisters, cousins. See, anybody that has
Cousins
a
is
shred,
crazy. Cousins is crazy.
bro, cousins, man, fuck it.
Cousins is diabolical.
Cousins, sisters, best friends, they are all off limits. And then past relationships. Yeah, I think every other thing is fair game.
Oh yeah. Now I want to ask this question.
Okay.
Which one would you not give a fuck if your friend said it was not fair game? So like now,
Okay,
let's say
I should rank it in order of
yes.
no goes.
Like now, let's
Okay.
say you wanted to date my best friend. If I said fuck no, will you care? Yeah, hypocrite like what?
I'm a fucking hypocrite.
I know that you can never make it. I knew that that's what I used to catch you. You but yeah, like
Guy, hypocrisy wants to end my life here. I'm a hypocrite like
like
mad. What are you
I knew
saying?
I knew exactly what I knew the comeback question. I knew exactly what
Nah,
I
that's
used
a
to
good
catch
one
you.
though. Fair enough, man. Fair play. I can't even lie. You caught me there. Nah, that's good. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair. Yeah. Can't hit that. Can't hit that. Can't hit that. Can't hit that.
Mhm.
That's fair. Okay. Let me ask another one. What's the pettiest reason you stopped talking to someone?
Pettiest.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, I mean, see, for me, yeah,
Oh yes, I know the reason.
yeah. Okay, let me just go first. For me, yeah. Okay, by far the pettiest reason, like I was talking about you before, it was because her brother was a bastard. Yeah, cause like, why are you sharing blood with an idiot? Like, do you understand? It's just a nah. That was
Oh,
just a
when you say why
bro.
you shame blood with an idiot?
Yeah. Honestly, why? Nah. That was such a red flag to me. And it took me by surprise too. Because like they were completely different opposite people. And then one random fucking day, you're just posting a picture with him, probably going to church or something. Like, what the fuck? How the hell do you know this guy? Like, oh, he's my brother. Ah, fuck no, nah. Wrap it up. Wrap it the fuck up. Nah. That's it. Yeah. How about you?
Me,
Yeah.
it's probably like if I no, probably because I knew that the person will never text me first.
Mm.
So no, me, I didn't even stop talking. No. I just started waiting for the
Person
person to
just
text
hasn't
me.
replied.
He just has the person just has to persist.
I think that's a fair enough reason not to text someone. Because like I'm a firm believer of like there's someone that you talk to. There's someone
Yes.
that you text. You understand? There's someone that okay, you don't text a lot of people, but like there's someone that when you wake up during the day, you just message for whatever reason. Be it
Mm-hmm.
to check up on them, to tell them about your day, something. That if you can do that for that person, then you can spare some time for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get me?
Exactly.
So yeah, that's I'll forever die on that hill. Yeah, you can't spare, you can. You obviously can. You obviously can. So
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough. So it says, what's the worst thing you did to a senior in school?
Who,
All
who
these
is
CKC boys.
no
Yeah,
idea. What's the it will
but you came
probably
SS1, so you really did not
it
have that many
probably won't
students.
even be
Yeah,
eh?
it won't be from CKC, no?
Oh no, CKC too.
Ah, really?
There was one guy that used to send me to wash his clothes. Each week, one shirt was getting missing.
Okay. Nah, that's fair. That's fair.
No, like every week, this week shirt will be missing.
Something
But
will miss
then
from the back.
the next week, since shirt is missing,
Yeah.
like it's only right that I take the trouser too.
And but what he noticed though,
No, yes, he'll beat me, then I'll pretend as if I don't know. Then another shirt will miss. Then another trouser will miss. The guy dey Chris.
nah, fair enough.
No, you don't see live washing machine now. Oh yeah, now.
I
Now
swear,
until you go tailor, go sew clothes first. Now when you go know,
guy, seniors, man. Fucking hated those guys. One I remember is this bastard ass guy. I was sick. That day I was not even feeling fine. Left my because I don't know, they started this whole bullshit rule of like you can't keep your shoes outside or some bullshit like that. So I don't know. I was sick. I don't know. My shoe was outside. The guy called me. "Oh, why is your shoe outside?" I tried to explain to this guy. I was like, bro, like I'm not even feeling fine, man. This guy still flogged me like on my hand. Like, okay, now fairs. No wala. And the very next day, I think that was like during lunch or siesta or like free time, something like that. Went to one of my guys, went to like his class. I think another time it was like SS2 or something. Went to his class. Started checking for his locker. Like his locker. So, my guy was searching at the other end. I was searching, we're searching. Till I finally found his locker. I'm like, very, very good. Took his notes, tore the shit out of them. Tore. And then that period in my school, there was this whole thing of like, oh, if they find your book outside, that it's like, I think like 7 strokes of the cane per book, something like that. Yeah, they were like trying to like stop the whole book missing thing. I'm like, okay. Took one of his notes, threw it into girls' toilets, took one, slid it in through the window of teacher's classroom, teacher's place, slid one inside there. And now, bro, I was on my villain arc, man. After I was done, I now took one, hid it under another guy's locker. So if I thought they were now going to like maybe search other people's locker, they will now find the notes there. They will, "Ah, why is my note doing in your locker?" Well, they will blame that guy. Did all that, man. That was one of the most satisfied I've ever been in this
Do you
lifetime.
ever see them flogging him?
I never did, but our block is different. Where there's
Okay.
junior block and there's senior block. Do you understand? So, like, I never really did find out if he suffered any repercussions. Probably I don't know who I'll ask. Do you understand? Because then I was like, what? Like just three or something, or just two. So like our block was completely different. But I know that even if he was not flogged, like
There was
those notes
frustration.
missing, yeah, would have really done something to him. Bastard guy. Yeah, but that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, this one says, "What question would you ask a girl, and you would instantly know that you can't date them?" Like that reply would be like, "Oh, I can't have any future with you." I was trying to think of like particular questions.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah. I was trying to think of like particular questions. I don't know if it's a particular questions kind of thing. Particular question. Um I think it's more or less like a mindset kind of thing. Like there's just this conversation that you be having with someone, and it could
Yes.
be, yeah, it could just literally be about like something, and then something comes up, and then maybe it would be on like the whole, like, wait 1 second, and it could literally be about like maybe like relationships, or maybe like the whole like because okay, when I'm talking to people, like, I really don't like to be political. And by political, I mean I don't really like bringing up these sensitive topics, because like I don't like talking about it, because it's like there's no way I can convince you about whatever you think, and then you're certainly not going to be able to convince me. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So I just let sleeping dogs out. But then there's sometimes you just a girl will just say something, and but this one, your
Now
future, you don't get
Uludu.
future. Oh." Do you get me? Like
Yeah.
you're just not bright. Yeah.
Like there are
So,
some things girls will say that you be like, I appreciate the fact that I'm not talking to you. Like,
bro, like, thank you for saying this. Like, obviously, enough he passed this stage where we did. Do you understand? So
or
yeah, I
maybe another thing that will annoy me is if they are saying words, they keep saying words that they know other people say. Do you understand?
mhm,
But they themselves don't know the meaning.
like an example.
Like now, if somebody calls you a misogynist and then you ask them what is the meaning of the word and they don't know, so they are just saying it because they heard another girl saying it.
Yeah.
And once somebody just says it, I'm like you are actually slow. Like
Bro.
you're actually not bright.
Because why are you slow?
Because wait, like why is your thinking why is your thinking speed at at this rate in your
Yeah,
20s?
it's saddening. Completely saddening.
Like why you saying
Like you
words
just
that means you
you have a lot of
definitely don't mean what you
experiences.
say, you just say rubbish.
Yeah. You're just like absorbing whatever you see.
Yes, now
And
you don't even have a
literally
mind of
becomes
your
your
own.
personality. Exactly. Lack of
Anything that
personality
trends.
is really something very, very big
Yes,
because
like if somebody's personality is an Instagram post, it's crazy. Like like you're on my FYP.
basically, basically, it's just crazy. Like I just try to look up like particular questions. It could literally range from a lot of things.
There
But
are
I'm
a
trying
lot
to
of
look for
things.
like
Like there are a lot of
very,
things girls
very
can see that you
subtle
just be
things.
like sometimes you even be too weak. You just agree. Just be like,
Yeah.
okay. Then you just stop talking to the person. Like face.
Or like it could even be like an Instagram post. No, so it could even be like a WhatsApp status or like a Snapchat story. Like, no, just be scrolling and then you just see this girl on her status and then she's like, no, maybe it's like a TikTok video and then this guy is talking about like, oh, why are you giving me just 200k? Would 200k finance my lifestyle? And then the girl posts it and she'll be like, I know that's right. Or like something like
Facts.
or something like that.
Facts.
I mean like this, I go just look, mark the name and the face, move on with my life.
Yes. Since I know that's right.
Bro, cause
Like that thing has to be the most cringe thing ever.
bro, like a lot of people they'll be using WhatsApp or using like
Like
status and
like now
stories
me, like
like
when somebody just
crazy
writes on their status like all men are trash. I'm like,
instantly. Instantly.
fair enough.
Thank you for telling me.
I don't want to bring trash to your DM, so fair. Just DOT.
Thank you
Like,
for telling me kind of vibe.
thank you.
Yeah,
I actually appreciate your honesty.
bro. Because why? Exome and is that is even that one that like a lot
Yes,
that you see a
like
lot,
now, it will bust my head. Like now, if an Igbo girl on your contact list dates you, it will bust my head.
bro. You know, if it happen, man.
Like,
And they've
do you
started paying
understand?
for PR. See, I'm on to you guys. Igbo men are started paying for PR on social media. These days, I'll be seeing some random ass guys saying, "Get a Igbo woman in your life today." How much are they paying you? Like, how much are they possibly paying you that you doom the rest of your fellow guys to that fate? How much are they paying you, bro? It don't be happen. I'll forever die on that hill, man. Leave these women alone. You don't want to hear, bro. See, I'm telling you,
Do you
man.
understand? So
Yeah,
it's just
yeah. And like, what people don't understand is whether you're joking or not, whatever you post or whatever you like, you do is like whether it's a joke or not. That's how people are going to perceive you. Think that's a representation
yeah,
of you. So whether it's a joke or not, or me, I didn't see it as a joke. Oh. Do you get like
yeah.
I've taken my piece of who I think you are, and then that's what I'm going to stick with. So yeah, it's fair game, honestly. It's fair game. So yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Is
yeah,
that the last question?
yeah. Last one. Can you date a church girl?
Ah, like plaster. Talk about missionary. I plaster like what?
What's this guy's problem, man? What's your problem? Why don't you want to change? There's no way that's the first thing you think about, bro. There's really no way. No, but if I'm being very honest, yeah, I mean, lead me to Christ. So
Ah, you don't go.
I plaster.
Ah,
What?
like mad.
I'm there. What time is Bible study? Hmm.
Fellowship. You don't go.
Yeah.
Vigil. You do why?
I'm there. I'm there. Nah. Put me on.
Ah,
Church girls. Why not?
why not?
Game is game.
Huh? Cake is cake.
Cake is crazy. Nah, but yeah, I think that's all of the questions,
Yeah, I think we cooked.
bro. It was a solid episode, man.
Solid.
Very very interesting one, and yeah, I think see we have a lot lined up um in the coming episodes that we came there are a lot of interesting topics that we want to really talk about, and this is just to put this out there, like if you're a girl and you'd be interested in joining us in any of these future episodes, like just hit us up. We'd be willing to, like, probably get you on any of the future episodes. There are a lot of interesting topics and we'll need like a female point of view like in them. So yeah, just stay tuned for more content. I know we haven't been the most consistent, but we
The
are getting
most.
there.
We have been inconsistent.
Anything but consistent. But guys, trust us. We're
Trust
cooking
the
now.
process.
Yeah, we're locked in. So
Good day, lie.
stay tuned. Stay tuned
uh,
for more outside the box content. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And guys, yeah, I think this has been a nice episode. We really enjoyed it, and we hope you guys did too. So
always remember, don't do drugs.
we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Goodbye.